Shall meet you on the judgment day. I'm Daniel in the lion's den. I indeed began to pray. Angels came to say, amazing power to save. I'm Daniel in the lion's den.
This function, which the University of Nairobi has the honor of hosting, is being held in collaboration with the Kenya National Blood Transfusion Service, which is a unit within the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Kenya. The purpose of this unit essentially is to collect, process, and distribute blood and blood products to all transfusing hospitals in Kenya.
Great pleasure to join you at the celebration of the World Blood Donor Day, whose theme this year is that blood connects us all, and focuses on thanking first to the blood donors and highlights the dimension of sharing and connection between the blood donors and patients with the slogan of share life and give blood.
I'm honored today to stand in these grounds where I graduated many years ago to celebrate the World Blood Donor Day. And I want to say that we are very privileged to associate with the universities, especially University of Nairobi, in this endeavor.
Other than being the premier government institution of higher learning in Kenya and East and Central African region, the University of Nairobi has for several decades had a symbiotic and mutually beneficial relationship with the Ministry of Health through the Kenyatta National Hospital. Over the years, the hospital has provided laboratory space where our College of Health Sciences trains its doctors.
We appreciate all the donors wherever you are, and unlike the developed world, in Kenya, I think most of our donors are below the age of 25. I think almost 80% are between 16 and 25 years, and therefore universities, colleges, and schools are the main areas where we get most of our blood.
I'd like to encourage each and every one of us to always have a chance to save a life, to be a blessing to someone. We are also seeing just the other day on Sunday in the USA, in Florida, Orlando, you know, it is now up to the blood donors in the USA who have to come in and save their fellow Americans. And that is what essentially is all about being a blood donor, being a blessing to somebody, helping save a life. And if we, as the good book says, the Bible, we are our brother's keeper. And it's upon each and every one of us to help and be a blessing to our fellow human beings.
SMS notification for the next donation dates, and in addition to making recalls whenever rare blood group is urgently required. In this regard, we wish to encourage the walk-in blood donors to facilities across the country as a measure of reducing the costs of collecting blood.
So far, I've donated blood 48 times. Donating blood makes me feel good, knowing that I've saved lives with a priceless commodity. It gives me a great satisfaction. I got enrolled to the Text of Life platform, which reminds me through my phone when I'm due to next donation, and I feel appreciated and encouraged when I receive messages saying thank you for donating blood and also wishing me a happy birthday. I have my son who turned 21, has been a regular donor since he was 19 years old. I have learned that once to be healthy, to ensure a safety to the blood recipient, I donate blood to give my community. I'd urge men and women to ask themselves, what do I do to my community?